Forbidden Games co-founder Jason Kapalka is also the owner of the Stormcrow chain of nerd bars.
Stormcrow patrons, who tend to enjoy nerdy pursuits as a rule, were excited to play D&D in their favorite bar. But in practice, there were often problems. Dice going everywhere, beer spilling on books and character sheets, and some players getting a bit distracted. So what would start as an epic adventure often ended up as a game of quarters, that old party standard. But then we had an idea. Well, two ideas. What if you could transform a complicated RPG into a fast, fun party game? And what if you could add role-playing elements to a simple party game like Quarters? And so Dungeon Party was born. Co-created with award-winning designer Glenn Drover, the goal of the game is familiar to anyone who's ever played Dungeons & Dragons. Get to the bottom of the labyrinth and kill the boss monster. And the mechanics are familiar to anyone who's ever played Quarters. Bounce your coin onto a coaster. Players pick one of a dozen coasters to represent their characters, from elf magic users to human barbarians, each with their own stats and special abilities. To explore the dungeon, you flip up a room coaster and a monster coaster. The room modifies the upcoming combat with special rules for players. For instance, in a dark chamber, you might have to toss your coin with your eyes closed. Good luck. To battle a monster, you bounce the coin onto its coaster. If you hit the monster, it takes damage. If you miss, the player takes damage instead. Many monsters have their own special powers, such as regeneration, fire breath, or the ability to force you to stand on one foot while tossing your coin. Play continues around the table until the monster is dead, or all players have been eliminated. If you defeat the monster, the player who vanquished it collects a treasure. Some have magical powers, and whoever has the most valuable collection at the end of the game is the winner, assuming you survive at all. It's the perfect party game for a nerd bar, and now we want to bring it to the whole world via Kickstarter.